I'll tell my mom's already gonna be here.
Herbs on the beat.
Hero with 8 seconds left for three. Yes!
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Heat is On podcast, episode 22 for the big JB, Jimmy Butler. And, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Juicy J. I'm here with my pal, my co-host.
JG Noise.
And we've got a great game to talk about, first of all. Yeah, you're probably wondering, a great game, but we played the Knicks. Yup, we played the Knicks, and we beat the Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen, sound the alarms because the Heat are back, and the Heat are on, like the name of this podcast. This is not the Miami Heat that you have been clowning for the beginning of the season and throughout this season. This is playoff Heat right here. You have Jimmy Butler playing at an amazing level, doing everything and playing incredible minutes because he's him. You have our all-star point guard. That's right. You heard me. You heard it here first. Next year, Terry Rozier and Hero and Bam, all stars, all of them. They will be all stars. Terry Rozier with a 34-point bomb in response to his 27-point bomb on the Wizards 2 nights before. Terry Rozier has been on a heater, and that's the only way to say it. He's hitting step backs in people's faces, and he's saying he's clutch at the same time. You got Dante DiVincenzo getting angry every time this guy hits a shot because there's nothing you could do to guard from this guy. I mean, he was hitting step backs on everyone on the team. He was incredible. He was doing it even in the last seconds of the quarter because he's clutch like that. Terry Rozier, thank you for gifting us this win, but he wasn't the only one to contribute to this amazing win super late into the season, and it's a much needed one against a very tough New York team. But I couldn't help but notice that New York doesn't really look like they have all the weapons for the playoffs, and I would love to play New York in the playoffs. That's my favorite to play in the playoffs because they look like a clean sweep, and I'm being so serious right now. New York looks so like random and weirdly put together. They have some good players, but I mean they don't have they lack in some spots like really big. Like they don't have a good center like Bam. We got Bam. Bam is the best center you could ask for in the league. Yes, you heard it here first. Best in the league. I don't care what you say. He's got a 3-ball now. That means he could do it in your face whenever he wants. No pause. That's Bam. But I'll go on another tangent later on in the video. I'm going to pass it over. I'm going to pump fake and pass it to my boy JG Noise. And he's going to tell you a little bit about some of the other players that really did make a difference in this great game by the Heat.
It's no longer Haywood Highsmith. It's Haywood 3 Smith.
I'm selling chicken tenders.
Haywood 3 Smith.
That is the stupidest name I've ever heard. Please stop it. You're not funny. Haywood High Smooth. It's no longer
Okay,
Haywood
bro.
High Smith.
Haywood
It's
High
Haywood High
Smooth
Smooth.
is so bad.
Haywood High Smooth is
No,
better
no,
than Haywood
no.
3 Smith.
Haywood 3 Smith.
Please stop. Everybody vote in the comments. What do you like better?
Please let us
Haywood High
know.
Smooth or Haywood High 3 Smith? I don't even know what you
You
said.
said a high 3 Smith, bro. Haywood,
I don't know what you said, bro.
Haywood,
That's like the worst name of all time.
Haywood 3 Smith. Well,
Awful.
since we don't have access to our comments, I'm going to continue calling him that. Haywood 3 Smith has become one of the most reliable role players in the Heat jersey. Last year we saw the development of Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin. And this year we saw how well we developed Jaime before he got injured and turned into Washington Wizards Michael Jordan.
Please stop doing that. That's not funny. Jaime is a great player still and will continue to blossom. He's only in his rookie year. Can we please not expect so much from Jaime in his first year? Thank you.
So, Haywood 3 Smith, in all seriousness, has just become a really, really, really reliable role player. I thought it ended with Caleb Martin in the Eastern Conference Finals when he erupted. And I even got the chance to meet Mr. Three Smith in a very secured location.
Maybe you should say that we had the chance to meet Smooth.
Three Smith,
Haywood High Smooth.
Haywood Three Smith, and
Haywood High Smooth.
I specifically remember not wanting to take a picture with Mr. Three Smith or asking for an autograph because I was like, you know what, man, we need to see more of you next year. I specifically told him that to his face. I said, hey, good stuff in the playoffs, but we need that and we need that all year. And he's like, yes, sir. We dapped
You
up.
did not say that, bro. Said something like that, but it wasn't. Hey, I love what we're seeing from you right now. You're not Eric Spoelstra, buddy. Listen,
we dapped up.
I'm gonna be honest.
Juicy J, you had your moment. Juicy J, you had your moment.
Hey,
you had your moment.
Silence.
So we dapped up. I haven't washed my right hand since because it touched the magical fingers of Haywood Three Smith, and
Haywood High Smooth.
I'm just hoping I can shoot the ball. I can stroke it like Haywood Three Smith because it's a nice stroke, let me tell you. And not only did Haywood Three Smith become one of our best role players.
Haywood High Smooth.
Not only did Haywood Three Smith become one of our best players.
Haywood High Smooth.
Not only did Haywood High Smith become one of our best players. We have to give props to a certain someone else. Juicy J, you know who I'm about to name right now. Let's just say he hasn't played for the Heat in a while.
I know. Me, pick me.
Cody Zeller.
What the hell? Kevin Love. Ladies and gentlemen, I was watching this game in disdain, ready to see Thomas Bryant walk onto this floor once again. I'm actually going to revert that statement because Thomas Bryant has been playing some great basketball for us in the absence of Kevin Love. But besides the fact we had Kevin Love step onto the basketball floor, my eyes could not believe themselves because I was scratching them looking at this man with his white sideburns. It was incredible what I was seeing before my very eyes. All right. First of all, I'm going to revert that statement because Thomas Bryant has been playing some amazing basketball for us throughout the absence of Kevin Love. But besides the fact, I'm sitting on my couch and I'm rubbing my eyes in disbelief seeing Kevin Love with his white sideburns walk onto the floor once again for the Miami Heat. Wearing the Miami Heat uniform, number 42, Kevin Love is here. First thing he does, scores a three. I'm like, who is this? This isn't Kevin Love. This isn't the Mr. Brick 500 threes before he makes one. Then, what's this? Boom, another one. Then, on the other side, boom, block. Kevin Love. Did we get a time machine over here? He only scored 8 points, but look at those minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Only 15 measly minutes to the GOAT Kevin Love, and he scores 8 points for you. An amazing player, an amazing backup big, and an amazing prospect for the Heat because I believe that Kevin Love will be a all-time Heater once he wins 2 chips back-to-back, make it 3. We're going on a 3-peat, baby. Oh. But yeah, Kevin Love, welcome back. We're happy to have you because Thomas Bryant was good, but I could tell he was running out of gas. He was having so many good games that he would just have one where he would just do nothing, and you would be like, oh, he didn't shoot, but he didn't do good.
Another guy that played horrific. Not terrific, horrific, which is a synonym of the word horrible. Could be used in a sentence, could be used as a noun, adjective, verb. Just kidding. Can only be used as an adjective.
Yo, what is wrong with you? I get help.
Somebody who I felt was atrocious on the court, and I just wanted him gone. I don't care who we replaced him with, was Duncan Robinson.
Whoa.
No.
Oh, never mind. You're good.
Duncan Robinson, I mean, there was just some points where, yes, he hit a few buckets, but that fourth quarter was horrible. Horrible. Like, we couldn't buy a shot, and this man turned it over like 3 times in a row. Also, Bam, Juicy J, I don't know if you remember this play. Bam gives him the ball, sets a screen. Duncan Robinson runs out of bounds. And the whole offense has been running through Duncan. I don't know if you realize this. Every time that somebody brings the ball up, that Bam sets the screen, they give it to Duncan. Rozier had to do his own thing. Rozier had to like steal the ball from the team basically because it was starting with Duncan Robinson. You cannot start the offense with Robinson. He's a great player. He's matured, but you can't start it with him. He's not a facilitator. He is a scorer. He needs to be out there looking for the shot or a little drive in and kick out action or just a soft move at the rim. But he is not the guy to start the offense. That's what Rozier is on this team for. That's what Butler's on this team for. That's what you have all these guys here for. And the reason you have Duncan Robinson is to shoot threes. So when these guys drive in, they kick out. You cannot start an offense with this type of player. But no hate to Robinson. He just had one bad game. It's just annoying to see that they keep forcing it to him. And yeah, I mean overall,
Can I say something about Duncan Robinson?
yeah.
So obviously, yeah, just one bad game, but Duncan Robinson, you've already shown me what you could be. And if you could only be what you could be when everyone else is doing horrible, um, I don't want you. If you're not gonna, I mean, yes, he did not play horrible. He scored 2 threes. That's great, and they were big threes at that. He made some really good deep threes. But if you're not contributing like that every single night and doing more than 6 points, I've already seen what Duncan Robinson could be. He could be a genuine 15-point per game scorer. I believe that. He has the shots to get there. He gets a lot of shots a game. That's not that he doesn't get shots. He gets shots. He just has to make them. I mean, he gets a lot of open looks and he misses a lot of open looks. He usually makes a shot that's 100% smothered than the one that's 10% smothered. But I just want to see more from Duncan Robinson, and I'm not going to ask that much. Obviously, this was a win, so you're going to have different people contributing every single night. But you never know. Maybe he scores 20 next night. But Duncan Robinson, I'd like to see more. But really, that's it for the people that I'd like to talk about. I guess Jovic, he had a bad game, but you're not going to expect the guy to have a great game every time. I just hope this doesn't become a pattern because Jovic
No,
is a
it's
very
not a
solid
pattern. I mean,
player.
you need to realize this man has improved dramatically within the offseason. This is his second year in the league, and he's already in the starting lineup. We haven't really processed that. This man played a total of like
Really is
17.
incredible. Like we were begging for this guy.
No, yeah. He played a total of 17 minutes last year. And I know that's a joke, but it really puts into perspective how little he played. And this year, I'm like, oh, yeah, forget about Jovic. We have Jaime. But the way we were able to transform Jovic into a starting role is a tremendous boost for the Heat. I think it's one of the main reasons that we are performing as well as we are. It
Yeah,
all
I just
comes
realized that.
with these players that we build up on. Haywood Highsmith, for example, who's just decided to ball out at the end of the season. I mean, he's averaging 16 games the last 4 games. I mean, oh my God. He's averaging 16 points the last 4 games. And Jovic to be in a starting role, and we run the offense through Jovic sometimes. So, but
Yeah,
anyways,
many times actually.
there's one more conversation I want to have.
Can I talk about Nikola Jovic before you have it?
Hell yeah.
Just real quick. I do have to say this. In the beginning of the season, Jaime was balling, and I already had forgotten about Nikola Jovic, like you said. But it's just funny how we really thought Jaime, yeah, 10 times better than Jovic. Who's Jovic? But now that we're looking at it, Jovic is getting more starts. Jaime's moved to the bench. Jovic is scoring more points almost every single night than Jaime. But I'm not trying to compare them. They're on the same team. I like Jaime better, but obviously right now he's not doing good. But I like whoever's contributing to our team. So if Jovic is going out there scoring great numbers, I'm happy. I'm not going to be like, hey, but I want Jaime to score. I don't care if Jaime just like drops off the team. He's not hero. He's not the guy that I'm like fiending over. But if we win a championship, like I'm not going to care if Jaime gets dropped. We won. I don't care. Go ahead, JG
No,
Noise.
yeah, I 100% agree. And only thing I'm going to say about that is yes, at the same time, but it feels good having Jaime off your bench, whether he's performing as well as he used to or performing how he is currently, because he's a boost. He's a boost.
Yeah,
Even though he doesn't score a lot, you feel his presence immediately.
yeah, I agree.
Also, he
And
is a
and
rookie.
I'm not trying to dog on
Oh,
Jaime
I know
so
you're not. I
much.
know
Like,
you're not.
he's a great player.
I know you're not. But we all need to put in perspective. He is a rookie. Think about it like this: Jaime is a million times better than Jovic was last year. So we could see an even bigger improvement when Jaime comes back from the offseason. So
That
just
gets me
just put it
excited.
that way. But yeah, I mean
You
overall,
are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't. We selling chicken tenders. Sorry.
um it was a great win against New York. You wish the offense in the fourth quarter was a bit better, but you're always gonna have a heart attack watching the Heat. And we finished in good terms. There was a tear in my eye when I saw Scary Terry. Eh, I really think we could make it, but you know what? I will not go on a 20-minute tangent because I always do. We got Philly tomorrow, so let's get the
And,
dub.
and and let me tell you right now, I am chattering my teeth. I am so scared of Philly because if Joel Embiid plays, I'm gonna be very scared because Joel Embiid is playing, and I'm very scared because Joel Embiid is playing.
Actually, there's something I want to say that you may or may not know, Juicy J.
What is it?
Are you ready to hear it?
Yes.
Are you sure you're ready to hear it?
Yes.
Are you sure you're ready to hear it?
Yes.
Do you want to hear it?
Yes.
Alrighty. I'll give it to you.
Please give it to
The
me.
76ers have listed Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, and Tyrese Maxey as questionable for tomorrow's game versus the Heat.
Um. Uh. I. I'm happy, but I have a feeling that all of them are going to be available, seeing as they only have 7 games left, and they could make it.
Shut up. So they'll all be out tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, don't worry about that. We'll go get the dub. And let's go Heat. Let's finish strong.
And JG Noise, I just want to let you know, last thing, that the Heat will win every single game we have left. I don't care who's in front of us. And I have 3 words.
Go Heat.
Go Heat.